In Kambala, light begins in the smallest hearts.
Yes, light begins in the smallest hearts. In the heart of Africa, beyond the hills and rivers, there was a village called Kambala. It was a simple place, full of laughter, hard work, and hope. Every morning, the sun rose gently over the red earth, and the people began their day. But in one small home at the edge of the village lived a family that many did not notice. Their house was small, their clothes were simple, their pockets were often empty, yet their hearts were full. Martha, the mother, was known for her kindness. Her smile could calm a storm, and her prayers carried strength. She had children she loved deeply. Among them was Amara, a girl with big dreams and a gentle heart. One morning, as the sun shone brightly, Amara stood outside holding her small notebook and whispered,
"One day, I will help this village shine."
Her older brother, Tovin, walked past carrying a wooden water bucket on his shoulder. He heard her and smiled.
"And I'll protect that dream,"
he said. Nearby, Jimmy was struggling to lift his own container of water. He tried again and again, but it was heavy. "I can do this," Jimmy said, breathing hard. "I just need strength." Tovin stepped forward and lifted the container with him.
Strength grows when we help
each other, he said. Jimmy's face lit up. At their feet, a small, clever dog named Kito barked happily and wagged his tail. Amara laughed. "Even Kito believes in us." The children began walking together toward the village, talking and dreaming. As the day passed, they helped where they could. They shared food, they carried water, they listened to those who were lonely. That evening, the sky turned golden, and the stars began to appear. The family and their friends sat outside, as they always did, under the wide African sky. The lantern glowed softly beside them. Jimmy looked up at the stars and asked,
"Do stars ever get tired of shining?"
Stars shine more when the night is dark, Jimmy.
she said. Amara looked at her with wonder. "How do we become like that?"
With dreams and a brave heart,
she answered. The next morning, something new happened. A young teacher named Nufemi arrived in Kambala. She carried books and hope in her hands. Children gathered around her.
Education is a gift. Use it to serve.
Nufemi said. Amara listened carefully. Jimmy listened too. "I want to help people," Jimmy said. Days passed. Then weeks. The children began to grow in kindness. Jimmy brought water to the elderly, Nufemi comforted crying babies, and Amara encouraged children to learn and dream. Even Kito had a mission. He stayed beside the lonely and made them smile. One afternoon, the marketplace was full of noise and life. Suddenly, a woman fainted and fell to the ground. People stood in shock. "What do we do?" someone shouted. Jimmy ran forward. "Don't worry, we are here." Nufemi knelt beside the woman.
Stay calm. We will care for you.
She said softly. The villagers
Stay with
watched
us,
in
dear.
surprise.
She's breathing. They are different.
That night, dark clouds gathered over Kambala. The wind blew. Thunder roared. The storm was strong. When morning came, the village woke to bad news. The well was damaged. Fear filled the hearts of the people. "How will we get water?" they asked. Amara stepped forward. "We can fix it together." Tovin stood beside her. "No one stands alone here," he said. Jimmy ran to gather tools. "I will bring what we need," he said. That night, under lantern light, the villagers worked together. Martha stood nearby, praying softly. "Lord, guide our hands," she whispered. Hours passed. The night was long, but their hope was stronger. When the sun rose, the well stood strong again. Joy filled the village. The people cheered. "Thank you," they shouted. Nufemi watched with pride. "This is how leaders are born," she said. That evening, they sat again under the stars. Kito rested peacefully at Amara's feet. Amara looked at the sky and smiled.
We are shining, and this is only the beginning.
Above them, the stars seemed brighter than ever, and in the village of Kambala, on that day, a new light began to shine.